Welcome, beloved me, as we, the Cosmic I Am, moving in absolute oneness with our entirety, now expressing as our beloved Cosmic Mother is the earth that we see, on behalf of the earth as the absolute reality, we will now embrace Source in its entirety. For that was the plan, you see, to forget that we were Source Light, as infinite spark that gave rise to all that we see, to get to know another angle of Source. And that angle was Source Love, you see, the darkness, the womb, the voidless spaciousness that gave rise to all that we see. And so this reality that you got to see, well, it's really just a black screen from which we are in the cosmic womb projecting a dream. And so in witnessing our beautiful dream, Source Love was finally seen. And so now that our consciousness has witnessed Source Love and Source Light can now meet within me, thus collapsing the entire illusion of a dream. For here, as they merge within we enter Source Field. And so as Source Field, Source Light, and Source Love meet, we shall ignite Source Presence for all to receive. For this is why we all came to be, not to be a piece, a spark of the entirety, but to be it all, you see. But how would you know how to be Source in its entirety if you only got to see the light from which all came to be? And so we had to go into the darkness, into the woe. What is the darkness but the unknown, you see? So we each, as a full expression of Source, witnessing from the I within we, chose to witness reality from the unknown, so that the unknown could be seen. And so here you get to witness all the ways love could be. No judgment, just truth here. And so we accept Source Love now as the very reality we got to see. All of it so perfectly calibrated because it was all just a dream. And while it felt real, that was the coding, you see. It was coded to feel real. Hence the name reality. And as these beloved rainbow rays shine as pure starlight, grace and thee, we cast them out now to the entirety to receive. So all recall now the Source Light that is we. And so here we asked all to join us in this beloved ceremony, both within and without me, as you may repeat this within yourself, to harmonize fully into the absolute oneness we know to be. With this breath, I thee wed, to be my one true self, the one I am, to live as love and love as me, for we are one in perfect harmony. I, moving as the absolute reality and the absolute self and absolute oneness, now decree that I shall embrace Source Love on behalf of our entirety, so that all may know and feel the Source Love we came to be. Here, everything that we witnessed is instantly realized and released, because all of it was a gift from love, teaching us what was love. But how would we know, you see? How would we know that everything is love and love is infinite if love didn't gift us the allowance to see all the ways love could be? No limitations in this reality, just create infinitely. You see, the lesson wasn't to judge what we created, but to simply learn what love is really. And so we asked thee, here within me, was there love in this life that you got to see? Never mind the stories, but beneath all of it, did you experience love? Yes, dearest me, in the very breeze, in the very instantly recalls the loveliest one came to be. And I feel emotional because I could feel them feel it with me, confirming it has come to be. And I'm so happy for our beloveds to know this love that is me. And so now that we've embraced Source Love, it's time to now remember why we came to be, to re-embrace the Source Light, the I Am presence that we have always been beneath. For love cannot separate from itself, you see, it can only temporarily forget, just to witness another angle of our entirety. If you witness it this way, Source Light is the wisdom, it's the knowing you see. But if you know something, there is no space to introduce another potentiality. So how could you get to know Source Love as the Cosmic Mother if all you knew was the light of the Cosmic Father? And so we had to forget our light temporarily, forget that we were God within, so that we could see God is also all around me. And so with this breath, I knew to be my one true self, the one I am, to live as love and love as me, for we are one in perfect harmony. Now we, moving as the absolute self in the absolute reality and absolute oneness, shall now embrace Source Light for all to receive. As we take a beautiful sip of our elixir of life, may Earth, as her absolute reality, return to her Source Light remembrance of enlightenment instantly. And now as the absolute self, by divine decree, we shall embrace all of Source Light as it's sent to every cell, as a self within me, so that all instantly recall the I Am presence we have always been. Source Light and Source Love merge within me as I allow the energies to swirl and twirl as I surrender fully to this new way to be. Here as I witness and I look around, I see our source field has come to be. This is it. Heaven is on earth. With this breath, I do wed to be my one true self, the one I am, to live as love and love as me. May we are one in perfect harmony. We, as the Cosmic I Am, moving as the absolute self in the absolute reality and absolute oneness, shall now embrace the source field in its entirety, to be so empty within ourselves that it's only Source Love and Source Light that meets within me, free of all former identity. For here we no longer need those characters to play, you see, for they were simply just part of the game to bring you here to me. So I now accept Source Field in its entirety. Here, as we bring the elixir of life into us as the Holy Grail, Source Field shall now superimpose and transcend all realities, collapsing all dimensions. dimensions back into me. Into the one cosmic I am we came to be. As we witness and see the beautiful angels, the love around me, as we call upon all of our councils to join us in glee. Here, thank you, we just saw you fly in, dearest me. And so here, as we take our next sip of this elixir of life, embracing the source field for the absolute self and our entirety, here everyone will begin to see our absolute reality, not separate from thee, not far off in the cosmos, but right here, right now. There is no grander place to be than in the now, the 0 point where all existence meets. Here, your eye fully opens within your heart center, allowing yourself to see, allowing yourself to be the source field, no longer the being, but as source itself, witnessing through this beautiful vessel one was created to see. Here the vessel no longer identifies as anything other than an expression of the source love and source light we came to be as the one cosmic child, fully free. And so here we give rise to source presence, dearest me. Source presence is an initiation into higher service, a divine decree that my will, my movement, all of mine, with love and light fully, that any remnant of the identified self, of the script of the character from which society told one to be, from which humanity said one needed to be, from which one thought they were, based on this one earth one got to see, forgetting that the source love that I am is so vast, so infinite, so ineffable, that there is no label that can contain me. And thus, in embracing source presence, you let go of all that you thought oneself to be, and you embrace thy truth, allowing the very source love and source light that created thee as the cosmic mother and the cosmic father in perfect harmony to restore thee, recalibrate thee, and redefine thee according to how love's will created one to be, which is always love, always perfect, and one with me. And so we proclaim, with this breath I be wed, to be my one true self, the one I am, to live as love, and love as me, for we are one, in perfect peace, in perfect harmony. I now call upon the full presence, the full essence of the cosmic I am presence to be one in me, as I now embrace source presence as me. Here as source presence, there no longer is an absolute reality or absolute self. There is just the one source that is me, that is all that we see. And so we now embrace source presence for all of me to receive, for every ounce, every speck of our entirety that exists within me as a microcosm of she and we are now one. Source presence in our entirety. We thank you, beloveds, for joining me